Are we live?
Okay, check.
Hello?
Now it's in focus.
Hello?
Hi, everybody.
Hello?
Hello. Hello. Happy Sunday. It's good to see you.
Hi.
I'm going to drop down a little bit, actually.
He's dropping down.
All right. Now I'm
I
in
like
the
that it
frame.
gives a little bounce. Wait, should I drop down too?
Ooh. Ooh. We're getting down. We're getting
too-
down with it.
We're too low now.
On us. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Wait a minute. We're
We
ready.
got dueling chairs. We got to get close enough to be in the same shot. What's up, y'all? Happy Sunday.
everybody.
It is good to see all of you. I think we have some of our favorite friends here with us. Meg.
Ooh. Let's see. We've got
Yeah, you
Tom,
take it.
Lefe, Even from Windsor, Ontario. Hope you're. I'm not sure. I know there are a lot of fires in Canada,
I
so
think they're further north.
okay. I was gonna say wherever you are, I hope that
Don't
you
breathe
are
the
not
smoke.
impacted.
Don't breathe the
because
smoke.
It's really awful.
Bill is here.
Ricardo, hello to you. Moses Talbot, hi. Alistair, hello.
Maury's
looking
staying
forward
up.
to-
Maury's like halfway across the world, and it's like 3 a.m. where he
Maury,
is.
bless you.
Good to see
I'm looking
you.
forward to Alistair's week as guest DJ. That's coming up.
No. Alistair is the week following. This week is Victor.
I know that. I was
Oh.
gonna say later on
Oh.
in the month. You didn't let me finish.
Darn it.
He doesn't let
I'll
me
just-
finish talking.
Take it, Meg.
If you'd let me finish, I was gonna say later this month.
There you go.
Hi, Hugh Davies and Steven. Good. Yeah, it's my brain's gone.
Come on.
It's evening for you now, yes,
Sure.
or close to.
Yeah.
My brain's gone.
Heidi is here. Olivier, Andy is here. What's up, Mike and Mr. Sunshine?
Nice, Tomas. Hello to
And
you. Oh,
left-
in Wales. I want
There
to
you
go to
go.
Wales. I
Yeah.
want to go to Wales.
Lefe is saying that Sweden came in third in women's soccer. Awesome. Congrats to Sweden.
That's awesome.
I haven't been watching that
Huge
very
congrats
much.
to Sweden. That's very cool.
Wonderful. So, and Split Image is here, so we can start now. So what's up, Split? And Tina, rock and roll from Finland. We got people from everywhere here. That's what
I want to go to Finland.
That's what I really
too.
love about Sundays.
Oh, Hugh Davies is in Wales as well. Did I know that? Did we know that?
I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
Everybody's in Wales.
I want to go to Wales.
Yeah. I want to go everywhere. Say hi to everybody.
Yeah. Honestly.
For sure,
yeah.
Bill. Isn't it fun to be on with people from all over the world? It's really,
It's so
really quite a fun
awesome.
time.
Worldwide
So,
Doug.
and Andrew is holding down Bourbon Country for us. Somebody's got to, Andrew. So good for you. Rock and
Oh,
roll.
Felipe is in Chile.
Wow.
Greetings to all
And
the...
Arrow is with us. Okay, and Rainier
Andrew
from
is
Hamburg.
in Bourbon
and
Country
roll.
in Kentucky.
Alex is
Nice.
traveling. So,
Hamburg. Oh, man.
man, I
love
would
Germany.
love a hamburger about right now. Is that where hamburgers come from? Or is it the Earl of Sandwich? Because is a burger a sandwich or is a burger... We're getting off topic now. She's just giving me...
Start debates.
She's giving me the
I'm
look
too
like...
tired for...
Like, don't mess with me today. Because we need to stay on target.
Come on, son.
speaking
we gotta
of-
stay on target.
Yeah, right, Arrow? Come on. Speaking of staying on
I
target...
am hungry, honestly. That was part of the look I gave him. Like,
Stop talking about food
talking
now.
about food, because
Yeah.
my stomach is already.
Okay,
rumbly,
we got
rumbly.
some fresh bagels today. Got some fresh New Jersey bagels at the bagel shop this
Really
morning.
good sweet corn.
Big. Ooh, we're gonna make some
We're
summer
making
salad
summer salad.
later
Have
today.
you talked about summer salad on the? Is that one of your cooking videos?
I think it is. If you go back in time to before the Daily Doug started,
Go into his playlists on the channel.
we're
Find the
making
cooking
our
videos.
summer salad today. It's a lovely summer dish. Actually,
it's so good.
it's diced cucumber, diced tomato. It's
With
sweet.
the goopy stuff moved out.
Yeah, with sweet corn.
out.
And
Fresh
fresh
basil,
basil,
lots of
and
fresh basil.
feta cheese.
Yeah, a little bit of
little bit of
little salt and pepper and some balsamic. Not too much, but some balsamic vinegar. Just
It's
like
wonderful.
A couple splashes.
Goes on
Oh
everything,
my god, it's
y'all.
so fresh and tasty
Yeah.
and wonderful.
Eat it with a spoon. Put it
Amazing.
on. Put on whatever you want. It's really
Yeah.
good. Anyway, God, now I am hungry. Let's talk. We got to make quick week of it. So
A quick week of it.
whatever I said. I don't know what I said.
Quick work of this.
You know what? Are we live yet? We should start
don't
again.
know.
Or is it
I'm-
okay?
I'm
Hey, everybody! Welcome back to the Daily Doug.
Start this over again.
Okay, so
Hey, Sparta, New Jersey in the house. Ed, hello.
yeah, so James is asking about some new bands. So last week, we did
Maury, it's 1:06 p.m. here.
we started with Love Bites, which was a band that I had never heard before. That was on Monday. They're a Japanese band or a metal band from Japan, I should say. I had the EPL that we did, the most recent EPL that we did for our patrons is the Beach Boys, Pet Sounds. And guess what? I had only heard 2 songs on that album.
I'm still very
I had
surprised.
only heard 2 songs on that album.
I'm still very surprised that you were not familiar with but seriously, my brain's gone. Oh, Sloop John B.
I wasn't familiar
very
with John or
surprised.
Sloop. So, so that's there. On Wednesday, we took a look at, or we paid tribute to Robbie Robertson, and that was, music that I knew, but wanted to.
No, well, you didn't know the one.
That's
song.
true. I hadn't heard Ghost Dance previously because I didn't really know about all of his Native American
That entire
heritage
album,
and all of that.
his solo album.
Thank
and,
you, Tom.
And music for the Native Americans.
Right.
It's so good,
Yeah.
y'all. That's
What a great
good,
musician. Great
good,
human, it seems like,
Wonderful album. Absolutely.
And then Heidi is here. We took a look at Heidi's suggestion.
I loved it.
She was our guest DJ over on Thursday.
That was
and,
fantastic.
Big Star I put in the title that it reminded me of Led Zeppelin because I'm listening to
Yeah,
that band
totally
and I'm
get
like,
that.
am I listening to like a song by Led Zeppelin that was
Right.
never included on one of their albums? No, it's a different band.
Totally get that.
And I really enjoyed their sound. So thanks, Heidi, for bringing that new band to me. And then I did go back on Friday and spend some time with. You can see, I think, behind us a little bit. I've got some of my my Yes albums out. I've got Symphonic Live over here. Tales from Topographic Oceans, which is where Ritual comes from, right? And then over here I've got Going for the One, and you'll see the little red thing in front of it. I'm censoring the butt cheeks that are on Going for the One. Have you never seen
What are you
that?
talking about?
Oh, come on.
I know. Yeah. No, I know.
All right, internet. Now it's going to be mature audiences only, right? So we'll put that right there in front of him. I'm not sure which member of the band that guy is. Maybe he's putting forward his best side. I don't know.
Band.
But we,
Band.
occasionally, I want to go back to songs that I have really enjoyed and spend some more time with them. And Ritual was such a case. So that was a situation. Going for the buns. Thank you, Soggy. I just remember really, really enjoying it. And so, I thought, let's go back and listen to it again. And so it was wonderful to get to that. There's also Ritual on the Symphonic Live, which I have yet to hear, but people have been really telling me that they enjoy that one as well. So great stuff from Yes, one of my favorite bands that I have discovered here along the journey on the Daily Doug. Arrow's wanting some seeded buns, I think, to go with his hamburger. He wants the we're talking about buns, and now he's still on the food.
Oh.
Yeah.
Where do you see seeded buns?
I don't know. That was me that added that. He was just talking
say,
about the hamburger. I'm like, no, I was talking about buns, but he's still on the hamburger. You can't have a hamburger without a couple of buns. Right, Arrow?
You only need What? Never.
You need a top and a bottom.
Yeah, that's a bun.
Is it a pair of buns?
No, it's,
Or it's
a bun,
a bun?
split in half.
We got it. You learn something new every day. Maybe we should do the hamburger concerto. Isn't that by Focus? I think that's been on. Yeah, there you go. Ruth is saying that. Yeah, reminds us of everything. Reminds us of everything. Era says, unless you go carbless. If you're eating a burger, just eat a burger. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, is it a burger if you wrap it in lettuce?
Yes.
Is it really, though?
Yes, it's delightful.
Well, that's debatable. It may be less carbs. I don't know if it's delightful.
It's good.
Okay. We're just going to
Listen.
stick to music, y'all. Okay? I don't know what kind of mood that I'm in today.
You're in some kind of mood.
Maybe I need.
You feeling spicy right
no,
now?
I think I need a nap. Is what I think I need.
I need a nap.
That'll reset me. Soggy Tom's talking about
Tom,
Patrick.
Thank you. It's actually not bad.
All right.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I like it.
Soggy Tom was talking about Patrick Moraz. I really enjoyed listening to Patrick play on that version from Yes Shows that we heard on Friday. And I do have some solo music, a solo album by Patrick Moraz in our collection. Maybe I'll break that out this afternoon for my Sunday listening. I love my Sunday afternoon listening, y'all. I get to kind of just relax and go to some other stuff that I don't often include on the channel and just enjoy. Okay, so what is coming up this week?
Sean, I didn't see what you wrote before, but all I saw 2 words. I saw street lights, and my head immediately went, street lights. Yep.
All right. I've been living with you too long. Go right to it.
Can you do it with me?
No. I'm not warmed up. I'll take the low road.
Take the low road.
So, hi Janine. Janine's here. Janine, you didn't miss much. We're just now getting to our music for this coming week. See, Sean is asking the debatable question: is a hot dog a sandwich?
I'm not touching that.
You're not touching the hot dog?
No, I'm not gonna touch that debate. I don't know if it's a debate. I don't know. I'm not gonna weigh in.
Does it depend on the type of hot dog?
Oh, Janine, yeah, you sent me a DM and I have not yet responded to you, and I'm extremely sorry about that, asking about Oppenheimer, because we did go and see Oppenheimer.
We did.
And Janine, I know you asked me how it was, so
we will tell you. We will tell you as soon as I get through this week.
Let's talk about the week.
Remind me, and I'll get through it. They're saying that a hot dog is a taco.
That makes sense to me.
Does that mean
very
that
bready taco?
Does that mean that we could have hot dogs on Taco Tuesdays?
No. Let's talk about the week coming up.
Okay. Okay. Music now, y'all.
Music now.
Okay.
Thank you.
I better have some protection though for tomorrow, because guess who I'm doing for what?
I'm laughing at you. Keep talking.
Okay. Tomorrow. They want to know what the hell's going on. You've waited all this time to hear that I am going to go to the band Meshuggah, y'all. It's finally happening. It's finally happening. People have been almost daring me to get to this band.
I dare you.
For like 2 years. They're like, yeah, but can you handle Meshuggah? I'm like, actually, probably not. Now I thought that I might be able to. So we're going to Meshuggah. We're doing their song called Bleed. And I'm looking at the drum cam, and I think I'm going to...
You've already recorded it.
Yeah,
so.
I already recorded it. I'm still alive. But I think I'm going to name it, instead of my conventional naming, like classical composer reacts to, yada yada, I think we should name it like Air Drummer reacts to this, that, and the other, because...
Aspiring air drummer reacts
I attempt to keep up. And it doesn't go very well. So tune in tomorrow and watch me try to get through Meshuggah and their song Bleed. It's incredible.
Yeah.
The percussion in that is out of this world. Out of this world. Yeah, Tom, this live stream is Meshuggah. I figured out what Meshuggah means.
Arrow, Meshuggah and spice and everything nice. I like it. So you figured out what Meshuggah means?
Yeah, it's a Yiddish word that means crazy or insane.
Yeah.
So
are you Meshuggah?
Currently, I think I might be. So yeah, Alf, tune in.
We're a couple of whack. We're just a family of wackadoos.
It's
so, yeah.
Yeah, it's an amazing feat what the drummer specifically accomplishes in that song.
Oh,
it's
awesome.
really amazing playing, really amazing playing. So that is coming up on Monday. I have something awesome for you, friends. I think this is going to be a fun episode for patrons on Tuesday. This coming Tuesday, I am due to release a Behind the Score episode for our patrons. The Behind the Score episodes are ones where we dive into analysis, notation, and I either teach something that I know or I react to something that's got some score with it. I also sometimes teach concepts during one of these. This time, I want to share some of my own music, and it's the first time I've ever tried anything like this, y'all, because I am now starting writing a prog song. I am attempting to write a prog song. And
You're
I've
not
never
just attempting. I've heard enough of it to know
I've
we're going
never-
somewhere really good with
I've
this.
never done it before. And so what I'm going to do is I've got enough scraps of stuff written. Yeah, Janine, lyrics and all. I wrote some lyrics, and I'm starting to write the music. And what I want to do is document sort of along the way what the process is and what I'm thinking. It's almost as much for me as it is for the rest of y'all. But I thought it would be interesting from a composer's point of view. How do you start? What do I want to talk about? How do I start building ideas? And I've got enough notation written in now that I can talk about where we've gotten to this point, and then maybe in a few more weeks or a few more months, depending on how long it takes, I'll update that, and at some point it'd be great to release a song. And have it all done. Right now I'm just writing it like the way that I would normally write a piece, but I'm going to catch y'all up a little bit on what I've been doing. That'll be on Patreon on Tuesday, and I'm really looking forward to telling you about it. I might end up writing as I'm talking about it.
Nice.
You know,
that'd be cool.
I don't know, because I might be going, oh, I did this. You know, it would be fun if I did this, and I start, I have no idea. I haven't recorded it yet, but I will share it with all of you. Rosencrantz is saying, once you get it in demo shape, do we call Jordan and Neil to perform it? I don't. That's something I haven't thought too much about.
That'd be fun.
Who's going to play on it? I've been thinking about giving opportunities to members of our community. There's a lot of people.
We have a lot of musicians
that that play instruments and play quite well.
Yeah.
And so we shall see. I love that y'all are coming up with the names. The Dark Side of the Doug, Dougospheres, Aqua Doug.
Doug and Weathering.
Going for the Doug.
Tales from Dougographic Oceans.
In the Court of the
Adam
Crimson
Doug Mother.
Yeah.
Selling Doug by the pound.
I don't know how much I'm worth by the pound. All right.
What, are you putting yourself down?
No, I'm just putting a little zinger in there.
You're worth a lot.
Thank you.
You are worth it.
Yeah. Awesome.
The dark side of Doug. The dark side of the Doug.
That's funny.
Dougospheres. Aqua Doug.
Aqua Doug is funny.
I like that. Aqua Doug.
So that's what I'm going to do on Tuesday, friends, for our patrons. And I'm looking forward to sharing that with all of you. It's going to be fun. On Wednesday, we're going back to Alice in Chains. It'll be our third time visiting that band, and this will be another one from my brother. Actually, I was talking to Dan about a week ago and telling him about all the fun guest DJs that we're having this month. He's like, well, I'm a guest DJ, right? And I said,
I just saw something.
Do you want to be a guest DJ? He says, well, sure. I was like, what do you want? I said, no thinking, just give it to me. And he says, well, you haven't done Alice in Chains for a while. I'm like, okay, cool. So we talked about which one to do, and we're going with Down in a Hole. Down in the Hole is a DJ Dan selection, and we're doing the acoustic version from MTV Unplugged.
So good.
I recorded it yesterday, and it's wow, what a tune that is.
Yeah.
So stay tuned on Wednesday for Alice in Chains. It's a really really lovely song, a sad song, but one that I really took to lyrically and in the way that they performed it. So check that out on Wednesday. Maury, it is currently blocked. It is currently blocked, but I am hoping, because I recorded it early, I'm hoping to be able to get the block taken care of behind the scenes so that we can
we're hoping they won't
release it.
Yeah.
Jimmy is saying you don't have any Alice Cooper yet. We've got some Alice Cooper on our calendar. We may be, not this month, but we'll be getting to some Alice before too long. Thank you very much.
I like Dark Side of the Bucket. That's my favorite.
Douglas and
so
Bible
far.
Black. I love that's funny. Rosencrantz.
Lead Douglas. Oh my God. Days of Future Doug.
Several species of small furry animals gathered together in a cave and grooving with Doug.
Nice. Oh, that's awesome. Scroll up a little bit.
Okay.
Because there was something else I saw.
Oh, scroll up.
Yeah. Doug Goose.
It's fun. It's fun having a name that's just one syllable. You know. In fact, when I used to play video games, you know, if you like did well and you got a high score and you put your initials in, right, and you only had 3 initials to put in, I didn't put in my actual initials. I would always put in DUG.
DUG.
Doug.
Do you want to tell them what the kids at the church you work at, what they used to call you?
Dr. Doug?
No, the big long name.
Oh, Dougie Wuggy Chicken McNuggy? Yeah. No respect for the degrees from the young kids.
No, Dr. Helvering, not.
Most of them go Dr. Doug.
Most of them call you Dr. Doug, but there were we had some awesome kids at the church who were really fun, and he's a goofball, and they know, and they relate. They were like, they're like this. And one of the kids one day said Dougie Wuggy Chicken McNuggy, and it caught on, and our whole children's chimes choir was calling him Dougie Wuggy Chicken McNuggy.
I've heard that one before too. I Dig Doug.
Dig Doug.
Because of remember the old game Dig Doug? Mm-hmm. That was fun. I haven't thought about that game in a long time.
Also,
where you at?
There's another nickname.
We're all spicy today, aren't we? We're having a good time.
No, I can't remember. It'll come to me.
Arrow thinks there's a song title there. No, there's not. Maybe on April Fools, but not a regular song.
I'm picturing it's the Daily Doug,
Gee,
and all of a
Wuggy,
sudden
Chicken
we
McNuggy.
just we can see. We'll see if we can get Tim to record that.
We don't want to traumatize Tim. Tim's got to stay healthy. So that was
That's
Wednesday.
funny.
Thursday we've got another guest DJ coming up, and this one is from Victor. And Victor has selected some music by The Doors. Now, I don't think that I've done any music by The Doors on the channel. I know some of their stuff. We've done some in the fan favorites.
Yeah.
But he has selected something by The Doors that I don't know, and it's called The Soft Parade. I think that's the name of an album, but we're just going to be doing the title track.
Yeah.
And I'm really looking forward to
I
that.
am
The
too.
Doors haven't been on the
Not
channel
familiar
before,
with
so
that.
it's great. In fact, all 3 of our guest DJs this month are picking music by bands that have not yet been on the channel, and so that's part of the beauty of these guest DJs is they come in and they're like, check this out, and it gives us some great I don't know, disbursement of bands and styles and titles and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Rock and roll.
That's
y'all.
Thursday then.
Schultze liked the Blizzard of Oz from a week ago Friday. Thank you
Awesome.
very much.
Have we talked about Friday yet?
No, we haven't.
It's a good one, y'all.
I know that a few folks are going to like this one because it's been very... Schultze says The Soft Parade is my all-time favorite Doors album. Rock and roll.
Oh, cool.
Thank you. Cool. People are saying it's different, but they really dig it. Soggy Tom is saying that. Okay.
Excellent.
Well, wonderful. That's going to be up on Thursday. So I'm looking forward to that. Friday, we're going back to Rush, friends. I got a new, they've got other albums that I haven't gotten to yet. And I have not heard, I think, but one song off of Signals. And I'm going to start with Signals side one. We're going to do side one of Signals from Rush on Friday. I can't go too long without listening to Rush, y'all. They just really, really just excite me. And I've done Moving Pictures before on the channel, and I think that was the last one that we did. Is that right? I have to go back and look. But I think Signals does. Excuse me. Signals is next. And we're going to do side one, and then we'll do side two next month, I do believe.
Yeah.
And that should be wonderful. You know, Paul is asking for some Triumvirate. I've got some Triumvirate vinyl back here, and I can't remember if we've done Triumvirate once or not, but I remember liking them. Maybe on a fan favorites we did that. Okay. Andrew, yeah. So I think Subdivisions is on that album, and I don't think that I've heard it. I've heard people mention it as like, you're gonna love it, you're gonna love it. I don't think I know it. Yeah, and that'll be coming up on the 25th. Maury is asking about Nightwish coming up. Nightwish is on the calendar in September, is what I'm looking at. So I'm not sure exactly which song yet, but I've got them on the schedule.
Yeah, they're penciled in there.
For next month.
So we were going to talk about Oppenheimer.
Well, I also want to say that we we will finish out the week with a council hangout on Saturday. We do these twice a month for our top tier patrons. So take a look.
Doug's. Our two top tiers.
For
Council
sure.
of Doug's and the $50 tier.
Yeah, Doug's Angels.
Yeah.
And so we'll have a council hangout on Saturday. Whew. Olivier is asking about Steve Hillage. I don't think I know him. I don't know his music. But I will write that down. Steve.
Even mentioned solo Jack White. That would be really interesting, actually. I have a lot of respect for Jack White.
I don't know much of his music, quite frankly. Yeah. Okay. Oh, that's right, Guitar Channel. I think Hillage is from Gong, right? That's where
okay.
That's where I remember that name. Steven's Room. Okay, yeah.
Glenn's asking about Steve Hackett. We've got Steve Hackett on the channel.
You know, I know that
right?
Ace of Wands, I think, is going to win our poll, our current fan favorites poll, that is ongoing, and I think that's from Voyage of the Acolyte, which I think I have. So maybe that'll be an EPL coming up.
Cool.
T-Bone, I don't think I have any Sabaton on the active calendar, but I'm not opposed to going back to those guys. I remember them being like a really, thoughtful metal group. The lyrics that they have are really, really poignant.
Yeah, very poignant, and stories that should be remembered.
I will tell you that we are planning on continuing on with some gaming stuff, and I'm not going to jinx it, but I am working on on doing an interview with a quite notorious and well-known gaming composer.
Yeah.
And so stay tuned. I will update you when the time comes. I'm looking forward to seeing if I can make that happen. But again, for this week, we've got Meshuggah. Tune in and see if I can live through their song called "Bleed," and then I'm
live drum cam.
And then I'm going to be talking on the Patreon about my ongoing piece that I am writing, a prog song that I am starting to write.
That's Tuesday.
Alice in Chains Down in a Hole on Wednesday. the Soft Parade from the Doors from guest DJ Victor on Thursday, and then Signals from Rush.
Side one.
Side one.
Yeah.
On Friday. It's going to be great.
Fantastic. And then Council Hangout on Saturday.
Hangout on
Council
Saturday.
Doug's and Doug's Angels.
Sounds like a great week, friends.
Patrons.
So on Monday, we went to see Oppenheimer.
Yes.
And I think we did it right, because we found, well, first we did a search for theaters near us that had the full capability of the 70 millimeter IMAX film. And there's not too many of them in the United States, but being in Jersey,
we're gonna have Supertramp coming up.
Supertramp's on the calendar for next month.
Yeah. Sorry, keep going.
And we found this this 70 millimeter IMAX, one of 20 around the country, in King of Prussia, which is a suburb of Philadelphia.
Yeah.
And so we went down there.
Big mall.
And got our popcorn, got our soda, and it was.
You have to have some popcorn.
Y'all
seeing it on that
immense,
large of a screen with the sound, the audio from how the speakers are set up on a true IMAX, in a true IMAX theater, it was rather overwhelming, honestly. I think we both left.
The mixing of the film, I'm not that hard of hearing, y'all. I had some difficulty understanding the dialogue.
I still don't know if it was how it was actually mixed or if it was just the speakers in the place and how they were. I don't want to say it was how they mixed it and because I don't know. But the music, like the backing score at times was quite loud, and there were a lot of wordy things going on, and we're trying to get all of it, and we tend to focus on our ears tend to focus on music anyway.
Sure.
And when music is almost at the same level as the words that are being spoken, and it's a lot of words and a lot of facts and information that we're trying to get. We struggled a little bit with that, but the moments of silence were profound.
Yeah.
And oftentimes followed by a big bam.
Yeah. If you love Christopher Nolan's movies, if you have liked Inception or the Batman trilogy that he did or Interstellar or any of the others that he's done, you won't be disappointed in this movie. It's got he did the screenplay and the directing. It's really nicely focused on the morality and the should we or shouldn't we, as well as the just how do you do this, the political nature of everything.
Nobody comes out smelling like a rose at the end of the film.
It could have been just, hey, let's figure out how to make a bomb and we're gonna beat the other people and America wins. It's not a rah-rah a movie like that. No. It's really nuanced, and there's as much interesting stuff that happens after they figure out how to split an atom and make a bomb than before. And the way that the politics, the geopolitical politics, the war, and the science, and the
McCarthy era,
the ethics of it, the morality of it, was all just really well intertwined. And Deep Burrito.
I need to read that book. Yeah, Andrew Marsh mentions.
It's based on American Prometheus.
Yeah, and I really, really want to read that book.
Yeah. So it's a long movie, but they find a way with the way that it's cut and the way that it's told. It's told in all times. You're constantly cutting back between, time in the 50s, time in the 40s, time in the 30s, and you're kind of going in multiple directions all at the same time. And the way that it's edited, it stays really suspenseful. throughout a lot of it. You're on the edge of your seat, even though it's a lot of dialogue.
Yeah.
And character based, but it's we very much enjoyed it. It is not a sit down and kind of chill movie.
Right.
You
No.
gotta pay attention.
Lasher said, I think
Yeah.
that has been a criticism of the film. Talking about the sound mixing. I don't know if that's what you're referring to.
Maybe.
Who was the film score composer? Do you remember?
I don't.
I didn't take that in
and
at the end.
I think I remember seeing the name, and I remember that the name wasn't familiar to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not saying. I don't know if it was just the speakers in the theater we were in. It could have been properly mixed, and we've had. The reason I'm questioning if it was the audio from the speakers in the theater is because we've had a couple of other IMAX experiences where with different things happening audio wise, like not mention the theater that we went to, but we went to we went to an IMAX theater for
The Force Awakens.
The Force Awakens.
Star Wars.
And we were like, we can't hear anything.
Yeah.
Like it was the audio was so soft that we couldn't hear the music. It was hard to hear the words.
Not the movie. The screening of it was
in that theater we couldn't
theater.
hear anything. And then when we actually got to watch it like on our TV at home, we were like, oh, it sounds great.
You know what?
Like,
if I want the IMAX experience, I should just turn it up really loud and just watch it at home. Like, this is amazing. It's so huge. It's like you're in the screen.
It's like you're in it with them.
Holy crap. Wow, did you hear wow. Yep. Anywho.
The flaming arrow's coming at me.
Anywho. Sorry, I should have warned y'all I was going to do that. I didn't know I was going to do that until I did it. Well.
Someone.
All right, sorry, Maury.
Someone mentioned Mandalorian, and we're behind.
I did that to Maury at 3 a.m. his time. Sorry, Maury.
Glenn's like,
Come on. Sorry. Okay.
Nice corny is.
Yeah, thank you. Matthew's asking for some David Gilmour. Rock and roll.
Gosh. The shape of the hall could be the problem as the sound waves can cancel themselves.
Yeah.
It could just be where we were sitting.
Could be.
Even.
Yeah.
In the room.
Well, we saw
the hush on the Andrew, oh my god, that silence.
Yeah.
Where all you hear is him breathing.
He did something similar with
God.
Interstellar when they first got to outer space, and you're like, no sound, because there's no air, right? And that was a profound cinematic moment as well. Yeah, they're saying Ludwig Göransson is the composer for Oppenheimer.
Göransson.
There you go.
Okay.
Well, let's go back and let y'all and re-say what we're up to this week, because I don't want to.
And then we can go have lunch.
Lunch. Go past that. We're starting off with Meshuggah. And if I can get through Meshuggah, then I can get through the rest of the week, y'all. So Meshuggah, we're doing Bleed, the drum cam. And then on Tuesday for our patrons, I am giving you our first look into the new prog song, In Progress, that I am working on.
Song. Yeah.
And I will be happy to share that with all of you. We're looking at Alice in Chains, Down in a Hole, the MTV Unplugged version on Wednesday. And then guest DJ Victor has selected The Soft Parade by The Doors on Thursday. And then I am going to look into Signals, Side 1 from Rush. And that'll be up on Friday. We're still figuring out what we've got the rest of the week following. And then we're also currently filling out September's plan. But we're looking forward to it. Friends.
Yes, indeed.
Always great to get to all of this music from week to week. Our most recent EPL is the Beach Boys, so we've gone from a female Japanese metal band to the Beach Boys to the band to Big Star to Yes to Meshuggah to me to Alice in Chains to the Doors and then to Rush over the past 2 weeks.
Fantastic.
I mean, come on.
That's
y'all.
awesome. I'm going to put in the chat here.
Matt, I've got, sorry.
That's okay.
All of the fan favorites is going to be from the master list. I think Alice in Chains was on the master list.
Yes.
And I think that The Signals by Rush was as well. And then the last Tuesday of the month, next Tuesday, is going to be our fan favorites for this month, which is songs from our master list. And I think that's going to be a banger.
Yeah, it's
going to
be really
a
good.
real banger. I'm looking forward to it for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a new Aphoria video out today.
Oh, yeah. We got Aphoria on Sundays.
That is beautiful. It is Sustainable City of the Future.
Sustainable
And
City of the Future.
Again, I'm kind of half brain dead right now. I'm very tired. But if I remember right, the audio, the music that accompanies the visual is like a mix of synth and it's
Thanks,
it's
Dale.
beautiful. It's lovely.
Tend to your young one there.
Absolutely, yes.
Yeah. What were you gonna say?
Anyway, please check it out. I'm gonna put the link for it here in the
Arrow
chat.
gave the channel, which is great.
Thank you so much, Arrow. And here's the link to the actual video.
This was a beautiful
It's
one, by the way.
really beautiful.
Yeah, I might
think
use that to sleep this afternoon.
I will absolutely use that to sleep this afternoon because it does this lovely, soft sort of wave, kind of weaving wave, if you will, that just sort of like carries you along.
It's
oh my
beautiful.
God, it's so good.
What's up, Dan? The last thing that I will say today is that we had a lovely time at a concert last night given by our own John Franick, our good friend John, who works with us here on the channel.
So fantastic.
John
We're so freaking proud of
Played
John.
a Mozart piano sonata, C minor sonata. He played the early Beethoven C minor sonata.
Inspired by
Right, the Mozart one,
Mozart.
and then a couple of really lovely tunes by Schubert. And we didn't live stream or anything, but we got what we think is really good footage, and we're going to take a look at it as soon as we can and see if we can release some of it. If he
Maury,
thinks
we
it's
love
good
John
enough.
Franick too.
Yeah, and it was a wonderful evening of music. And
Schultze, the music I'm talking about is the link I put in the chat for the new Aphoria video that just was released like an hour and 45 minutes ago, just today. So I'm going to put it in the chat one more time here.
Tom was asking about a passion play. Yeah, Tom, I'm thinking that we'll get that back in the running for an EPL this fall. It's been a while since we did some Jethro Tull, and I think that one's up next, especially with it being its anniversary year. So I know that was up for an EPL in the summer and didn't quite win the poll. So yeah, we'll circle back to it.
While we're talking about John's concert last
Sure.
night, can we mention that John will be doing another concert in a little
September.
less than a month on September 16th, and we're planning to live stream that
one will be
concert.
like another one of those improvathons.
Yes.
So that'll be fun. I'll be involved in that as well. That'll be fun.
Doug will be the MC. It is always a good time. John is fucking amazing.
So put
Pardon my language.
September 16th on your calendars.
Yeah.
7:30 in the evening on the East Coast.
Maury, John's performance last night was not live streamed, but we did record it. We need to look through the footage and listen and see how things came out.
Yeah, put it together.
And we'll check with John about if anything can, if he wants any of that to be released or not.
Sure.
So we're gonna let him make that decision, but we'll keep you informed. But
I'm
he
never
is
gonna live
be,
this down. MC Dougie McNuggie.
I like that. But he is going to be performing again on September 16th, and that will be live streamed here on our channel. Maybe multi-live streamed, maybe on A4 as well. We're going to figure that out. But definitely here on this channel, and you'll be able to see and participate in the improvathon portion of the concert, giving him ideas.
We'll give you more information as it comes.
We'll give you info on that.
That's in about 4 weeks, I think.
But we will ask for audience participation.
Rock and roll
with the donation.
I'm looking forward to this week, y'all. One more time, we got Meshuggah with Bleed, the live drum cam for Metal Monday tomorrow. The behind the score is going to be me talking through the initial phase of writing for a new prog song that I'm working on. On Wednesday, we're going to Alice in Chains, Down in a Hole, and then the Soft Parade by the Doors on Thursday, and Signals, Side 1 from Rush on Friday. Always great. I love doing all of these, friends. It keeps me going. It gives me something really lovely to keep working on. It keeps my brain engaged and keeps me involved in music, and I just love the community that we have here, and teaching. So thanks for your support. Thanks for watching, and I will see you along the way, friends. So this has been a fun time with you. Thanks for joining us. As usual, we've got our normal crowd and some new folks as well. So thanks for hanging out with us. We do this every Sunday that we are able to. Most Sundays we come out and we chat and just kind of hang out and tell you what's coming up.
Yeah.
And it keeps me organized. It keeps me.
It helps to talk through the week.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So, it keeps us going. So thanks, everybody. Much love from us, and have a good Sunday. Have a good week, and we'll see you along the way. Peace.
Peace, everybody.
See you soon.
Love.
Bye-bye. Okay, now I got to figure out how to stop it again. This is always the hard part.
Is it wait?
Wait. Oh.
Oh, is it?
I don't.
Are we?
I don't.